Okay, Zachariah, I'm advising you that you are under arrest, and so are you, Miss Humbert. So you go ahead and step in, guys. Both of you are under arrest. Set your device down.
Under arrest for
Yep.
what?
For unlawful conduct on public property. Set the device down.
Over here. You guys are well aware that you're violating our constitutional rights.
Just got extra guys over there. Let's just get their identifications.
This is extremely unconstitutional. They won't tell me. They said unlawful conduct. Ow! You're hurting me. Unlawful conduct on public property. Allegedly.
Zachariah, is this your dog?
It is.
Okay.
Excuse
Is there
me,
somebody
why are
here
you
that you would?
arresting us?
You are under arrest
For what?
for continually violating the
We haven't
Fort
been to
Collins
court
Municipal
yet.
Code.
And
You don't
according
get to
city
continue to
officials,
violate law until
we
your
aren't
court date.
breaking any law
That's not
according
how
to
that
the
works.
city.
Every time you violate the law, you can get charged. You don't get to wait to your court date, and then that gives you free run of the law until your court date. That's not how that works. We have tried multiple times with you. We have educated you on the boundaries of the park.
We've
We've
talking
educated
to
you on the
city
statutes.
officials.
You have been cited numerous times.
We've
You've
talked
been
to
warned
you guys.
numerous
We've talked
times.
to the CBI. Yeah,
So
Colorado
you-
Bureau of Investigations we've talked to.
So
And they say
because
that you guys
you
are messing up
continue
here.
to remain in a
This is
public place in
unconstitutional.
violation of 2 municipal codes, you are now under arrest
Then
for
how
unlawful
about this?
conduct
Can
on
we
public
just
property.
leave now?
Nope, you cannot. So, yeah, so we'll have to get all that, and we'll cite these 2 guys. Did we get rid of those other 2? Okay, all right. Nope, we'll do the other 2 here in a minute. Yeah. Yep. Mhm. Yeah, just a second. Is he in here? Let me just talk to him real quick. Hey, Zachariah.
Justice.
How much of that stuff over there around the electrical box is yours?
The stuff underneath the big white tarp.
Everything underneath the big white tarp? Okay.
Big white and black tarp.
How about Shane's stuff? Is it still out here?
It is. It's
Okay.
in here with this stuff next to the trash can, which is also all our stuff.
Both sides of the trash can, that's all yours? And Shane. So Shane's left of the can,
Yeah?
and then food for
Why-
all of you guys to the right side of the can?
I still don't understand.
Well, I want to make sure that we secure your property so it doesn't get stolen out here. So we're going to secure your property. I need to know what's yours and what's
Right,
just
but
been left out in the park.
I still don't understand.
Okay, you're under arrest for unlawful conduct on public property, and we've had many discussions about that. And
Right,
your
but we've had many
persistence.
discussions with the city departments about this, and they say that that bench is a public easement and that we're fine right there.
Okay, I'm asking you about your property. So is any of the stuff over under the tree over there still Shane's,
Why
or
are
is
we
this all
being
Shane's?
arrested?
Is any of the stuff over there belong to Shane? Or
Yes.
is it just this stuff here?
One black backpack. Can I show you which
Okay.
one?
Over under the tree?
No, it's right here next to the trash can.
Okay, how about
There are
all the
two
other
black
stuff next to the trash
backpacks
can?
there. One of them is his.
Okay.
It's got his ankle mark.
Okay. Is
And
that
no,
why he
you
got
may
picked
not
up
go
today?
through our backpack.
Is that why he got picked up today? By parole?
He did get picked up by parole, yes.
Okay. Did he cut off his ankle monitor?
No, he did not.
Okay. Well, you said he had an ankle monitor cord in there. That's why I was asking you.
Yeah.
Okay. So is it the top black backpack or the one underneath?
The top one.
Okay. We'll make sure that gets logged under his name. Just so you know, all of this property will be safely stored at the police department. You have 15 days to make a claim to that property. And once you've made a claim to it, you have up to 30 days total to come and claim this property back. If not, it will be destroyed. So I just advising you of that
I'm
right now.
just advising you that you
Okay.
are violating
Okay.
our constitutional
Okay,
rights.
watch your knee for me, all right? Thanks. You guys are good to go. Let me talk to Kendra real quick. Hey, Kendra. So most of the property around the electrical box belong to you and Zachariah? Okay. Is there anything over here that belongs to you guys?
Yes.
Okay. Most of that
The
stuff
green
left.
duffel is
Okay.
ours.
Okay. The two of you? Both of yours?
Yes.
Okay. And is that your dog or does the dog belong to somebody else?
She is ours.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll have animal control secure her. As soon as you get out of jail, you can call animal control to get her back. But we want to make sure she's safe. Okay. And all your property will be stored at the police department. We're going to collect it so it doesn't get stolen out here or thrown away. You have 15 days to contact the police department after you get that.
Oh, we'll be getting it all back
Okay.
very soon.
I'm just telling you, you have 15 days to claim your
Of
property,
course.
and then you have up to 30 days total to come pick it up. If not, it will be destroyed. Okay. All right.
I do have one question,
Sure.
though. Are there any of my property in particular still in property and evidence?
I don't know. You're gonna have to when you come. So you'll have to come Monday through Friday during regular business hours and ask them. It'll be logged under your name. They'll be able to look that up. Okay.
All right. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Go to the gas station and then they'll meet you there and you guys can finish that up. All right. Yeah. Just follow him to Mulberry and Riverside. Thanks, guys. Same with 32 and 2. Okay. Can we get animal control to help come secure a dog that's in custody for us? All right. Yeah. Mr. Montgomery, I'll need your ID because you're going to get a ticket tonight, all right, for being in the park, and then we'll get you out of here, all right? Do you have your identification with you? Thank you. We'll get you out of here in just a few minutes, okay? Will you scratch him for a park curfew violation? Just the Muni Code park curfew. It says first 23203D1. It's his first offense. D1. Is all your property just here on your bike? Okay. All right. We'll let you get out here in just a second. Hi, puppy. Can I get you untangled? You all right? Come here. Yeah, I'm trying to at least attach it to names. Yeah.
Stuff we don't know for sure, we just log in as abandonment.
Yeah.
Property evidence just has to check that different.
Yep. Yeah. So we'll be able to, most of the property belongs to the two of them because there are a couple, Kendra and Zachariah, except for this black backpack. Yeah, that's not theirs. That's from the guy last night that they took into custody, I think. Yeah, some of that stuff left here that's from other transients that lock it here. So if it's locked, we'll leave it. If it's abandoned property, which this wheelchair may be, because the guy we arrested last night was just sitting in it, and I don't even know if it's his property of PVH. We'll get it back to PVH.
If we don't know whose it is, we just log it in as abandoned, and property evidence just has to do a
Yeah, anything that's not locked, we'll just take it. They didn't claim that. But everything over here is theirs, and this stuff next to the trash can they identified as theirs. I know this bike, I think, belongs to Shane. He was riding it yesterday, but I never saw him on it before yesterday. So we'll log it. Yep. Is it locked to it? No, that'll be abandoned then. Is it? Okay. Yeah, and sometimes what they'll do, the ones that are staying in the mission, is they fold their carts up and they lock it to the railing. So if it's secure, we'll leave it. Yep. Okay. All right, we'll take the unsecure one and leave that. Leave that one there. Clean up some garbage. Yeah, actually, will you do me a favor? Continue to record and then go cite that guy for unlawful conduct on public property. Misdemeanor summons. If he's cooperative, he can be released. Yeah, that's William. Spray paint? Yeah, probably somebody. Well, it's black. Well, that's we find the bikes here and they get disassembled and they spray paint the frames up right away and they steal them. Cover the serial numbers. Do you know the dog's name? Sissy Lala? Okay. All right. Well, we'll make sure she gets a safe place to stay tonight. And you remember last night we had these discussions about the park boundaries, okay? I just asked that you don't come back here when the park is closed and be inside the park, all right? Remember, I'm sure you heard a lot of that conversation with your brother last night. We don't want to have continual problems, but we're going to have to address it if the same people keep coming back, right? Okay? Next time we'll have to charge you with the misdemeanor charge in the county court. Tonight we're going to cite you for the municipal violation for the park curfew, okay? All right. And they're okay with some of the miscellaneous abandoned property, like the backpacks on the other side we don't really belong to. Well, we'll bag those together as one item. That's like we'll have a whole lot of abandoned. We'll take the wheelchair back to PBH. Nope.
Let's just wheelchair.
Okay, okay, all right. I'm just wondering if it got wheeled out of PBH.
Well, I guess my thought was
Got rid of it. Yeah, it does have some. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if those little draft stickers, but it just says property of PBH volunteers. And it looks pretty clean. That's why I'm thinking it may have gotten snagged. Out of there. Alright. Like the shopping carts, I guess. We'll just take the bag off of it and log that. And we'll drop by. If they go, that doesn't look like our new carts, then we'll just log it in. Because somebody put a light on it. They've had it for a little while. We'll talk to the lady. Hey, William. Why'd you come back tonight? Do you recall our conversation last night when we talked about the boundaries of the park and being in the park after hours? Alright, so you understand tonight you're going to be getting a summons for unlawful conduct of public property, and then we need you to leave the property.
Can you please describe what unlawful conduct is?
Your unlawful conduct is now for the second day in a row, you have remained on public property and you are violating the hours of the park, the closed hours of the park. You were warned and cited for that last night. You were warned in advance, then cited into municipal court, and now you returned again tonight. And that's why you're being charged with the misdemeanor charge, and I told you about that in advance. So as soon as you get your summons, you can leave.
City official, and they said all right-of-ways are open 24 hours a day unless otherwise posted.
This
I
this
talked to
area
Alexis
is
and
okay.
all of
Listen.
her employees
Listen.
at
Okay,
the
I would
actual
recommend.
streets building.
Here's the thing: you need to go to court and make that argument.
No,
If
no,
you
sir,
return here, you're going to go to jail. If
Sir.
you return here, you will go to jail, William. We are going to arrest you on this charge if you return again. So once you get your summons, you need to leave. All right?
Is there a statute to make me move along? Are you really that?
You can go stand over there on the other side of the tracks. You're not in the park anymore. You can stand there as long as you don't obstruct the sidewalk.
Can you please show me a map of the park?
I'd be happy to show you a map of the park.
So tell me, how does someone tell the difference between this easement and that easement when they're walking down?
Because we told you. We told you last night the boundaries of the park.
Sir, do you have ID?
I gotta blow it up a little bit so you can see it. I'll show you where we're standing. So this is Jefferson Street, right out there where the bus is on the satellite image. Okay, where we're standing is right here, just on the other side of the van. See the green line? That is the boundary of the park. As you can see, it goes all the way out to the street. I can blow it up a little bit more so you can see it. The boundary of the park ends at the railroad tracks there. Then it goes down. The railroad ties right here. Everything to the right of that is railroad property in here, so you can't be in there. Is railroad property. Right there, you're trespassing on railroad property, and then I'd have to charge you with a different charge for trespassing on railroad property. That is private property, and you cannot be there.
We were informed by the railroad company they would not press charges on trespassing.
Go ahead. No, they've requested that. No, they've requested that we.
It was the first article posted in the Colorado, and I quote, "That's Fort Collins' problem," or something to that effect. So, are you really telling me that you?
We'll still have to log it separately, so you'll have to just go ahead and collect it, and we'll log that separately as drug paraphernalia.
I would like to speak to the property owner, please.
We're not speaking to the property owner. I'm telling you, you cannot stand there. Will, you're going to end up going to jail tonight. You're not going to win an argument with me. You have an argument in court to discuss this, but you're not going to win an argument with me tonight. I tried to be fair with you last night. I spent an extra 30, 40 minutes here talking to you and explaining this to you. And you came back and intentionally violated the law again. And that's why you're being charged.
I hung out in what I consider to be a public easement told to me by my city officials that I'm allowed to use it. If I'm allowed to use it on this side, how come I'm not allowed to use it on that side?
That's not Jefferson Park. Jefferson Park ends at the street. That is a public sidewalk that doesn't have hours that close it. This is Jefferson Park that closes at 11 p.m. and opens at 5 a.m.
Where it shows, okay, they told me
showed you on the map.
Close upon notice. Where's the notice?
No.
Can you please show me
This is not an easement. This is Jefferson Park.
I was told this is an easement by actual city officials.
That is not correct. This is not an easement. This is Jefferson Park. Just as I advised you twice yesterday before you were cited, and now that's why you're getting cited again.
Can I ask you a question, sir?
Yes.
Somebody that's walking down the street at night between the hours of 11 and 5 for the last 100 years or 30 years the park has been here.
If they continue on,
cited for walking along the street?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. I don't have a record of that. But I can tell you it's highly likely if they were just moving down the sidewalk, they weren't charged. But the people that stay here like you have for 2 nights in a row and staying within the park after it's closed are violating the municipal code that says that you can't be in the park between 11 p.m. and 5 a.m. And that's why you're being cited. And you're getting a different charge tonight because you have remained on public property in violation of that code.
I left and came back.
You're remaining here now. You're here. You're here again
Look,
with the same violation.
This is an easement.
All right, this officer will explain this to you. We are going to allow you to leave. If you do not leave, you will go to jail. You will be under arrest, okay? I'm just telling you now. As you saw, those people did not cooperate. We gave them numerous opportunities to cooperate, including gave them opportunities to go stay at the mission, both missions. They chose not to. They are going to jail.
You know, I don't like when you use the word chose.
They chose. They refused to go to either mission.
No, that is a legal option that I have the right to refuse.
You do, yeah. You don't have to go there, but you also can't live. You can't camp in the city of Fort Collins.
I can't.
We've had that discussion.
My own hometown,
you
and
cannot.
I have to choose between bed bugs and violence and bad timing.
Unfortunately,
so
you do.
So that you all can have your quiet parks.
Unfortunately, you do. That's the law.
Yeah,
this
well,
officer is going to explain this summons to you.
And,
okay.
You guys are actually really screwed up. So. It's cool. Whatever.
We're okay.
Don't worry about it, guys. Cool. Thanks. Appreciate it. I don't have my attorney right now, sir. I haven't had a chance to talk to my lawyer, so I don't know what to do. Now I said I don't know what to do. So put,
We're just going to put refuse to sign.
I did not refuse to sign it, sir.
You are refusing. You had the option to sign. Since we've identified you with a Colorado identification, we're going to allow you to refuse to sign, and we'll give you the summons, and you can go. But if you do not leave, we are going to have to arrest you on this charge. So gather your bicycle. Is this your chair, Will? It is? It's not? Then whose chair is it if you were unfolding it? You'll have lots of opportunity to examine that. That's your copy. So this chair is not yours. Okay. All right, please gather your bicycle and leave. We'll give him a couple of minutes to leave. If he doesn't leave, we'll just book him on that, and we can. Animal Control's coming for the dog. Let me confirm. That's a good question. It is unfortunate that we have to spend this amount of resources on this problem, simply because people won't obey the law. And it doesn't give a small percentage of the population permission to ignore the laws that they choose to ignore. That's not how that works.
All I know is that it's already come to the point where I've actually seen articles in the Colorado where the county, whatever his name is, Smith, for the jail,
The sheriff?
admits that it's not about the sleeping, it's about all the other stuff that come on. So that's two things. One,
As you witnessed today when parole came and picked up Shane, right?
sure,
Because he's
guess what?
committing other
It's an
serious
illegal
crimes.
search and seizure. You get him for sleeping, and then you find out that he has other stuff. You got him for sleeping.
That's a crime. You can't do it.
I'm sorry.
You cannot camp in the
You've got
park.
to be kidding me.
No.
I'm sorry. This is the end.
Well, and this
of the
isn't
end.
sleeping. This isn't sleeping. You are in the park after hours. This is a park
I am
curfew.
protesting my ability
Okay.
to sleep.
All right.
That is my First Amendment right.
This is about being in the park after hours. That's why you're being charged.
Okay, can
You
you
were
tell
not
me
asleep.
a legal place to sleep that's not the mission, because that's not your legal right to say so. Obviously, Parks and Rec are closed.
If you
Therefore,
choose
tell me
not to
where I'm
take
allowed
advantage
to
of the
sleep.
resources in the city of Fort Collins
I'm
to
not
help you,
choosing to take
you
advantage
are.
of things that are detrimental to my health. Please
Okay.
stop saying that I choose.
well, if you choose not to take advantage of those resources, you
Oh,
cannot
that's what
camp.
The whole world comes to.
You need to-
really think that I
you need to-
chose to be on the streets?
You need to consider moving someplace else because
This
you
is
are
my
violating the
hometown,
law.
and I can't afford it because of the 3 unrelated rule.
I know. I don't know what
You
to say
guys
about
are
the 3
just
unrelated
done.
rules. Too.
You're fucking done. I did the shelters.
You want
4
to let
times
him know about
over.
the property else stays here.
Yeah. Yep.
They are unhealthy.
I'm gonna pull over here.
Criminals in them. I've been harassed in them. You can't expect somebody to actually look at this fucking shit.
So I'll pull around. We've got.
He's shaking again.
Hmm?
He's shaking again.
I know. So all of this property over here belongs to Zachariah and Kendra. They're together, and I asked her their property can stay together. A lot of the stuff by the trash can does too. So we'll bag that stuff together. I have tags for you. When I pull around, I'll show you this.
Do we have
We'll
bags
put.
here already, or no?
I got bags and tags.
Cool.
So as we fill a bag, you can go put their names on it, so we know who it belongs to, and then just put miscellaneous bedding or whatever. But we need full pictures all the way around this if we can first. So yeah. So before take good photographs of the area before we pick anything up. Good dog. She's a sweet, yeah. Sissy Lala is her name. Yeah.